most famous physical therapist on the internet.
Hi, folks. I'm Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical therapist.
Together we are the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of course,
Really
Bob.
humble. Today we're going to talk about, that's me, the Wim Hof method, that's a name, for stress reduction for 2 months. And this is what I found. I'm going to reveal today what it's done for me.
Wim Hof is the name of?
He's a Dutch.
Oh, it's a person.
It's a person. He's known as the Iceman. And we'll tell you some of his accomplishments. Pretty amazing. By the way, if you're new to our channel, please take a second to subscribe to us. We provide videos on how to stay healthy, fit, pain-free, and we upload every day.
That's right.
Also, go to bobandbrad.com. Go to the giveaway section. We're always giving something away.
That's right.
We're on a one-day hiatus. Tomorrow we'll start the giveaways again. Go to Facebook if you want to see what the giveaway is. It'll be pinned to the top of the page.
Right up there.
Go to Twitter, Instagram, or TikTok if you want a 60-second version of our program. And obviously, some of you may be listening to this on podcast.
That's right, a podcast. That's where you just listen. You don't look at the video.
So Wim Hof, he's Dutch, and he's also known as the Iceman, like I said. He's got many Guinness World Records, Brad.
Yeah, I actually saw a video. Yeah, this guy, I've read a little bit about him. He is,
It's amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, it seems impossible, some of the things he did. So he's got the record for swimming under ice, 188 feet. You know, he actually, the first time he did it,
without a wetsuit.
Without a wetsuit.
No dry suit, no wetsuit.
No, he had the cameras on him the first time he was just trying it. And his eyes froze over, his eyelids. He was blind. He couldn't find his way out, and he had to be rescued. And then the next time he did it the same day, he still went 188 feet.
So the water is what, 40 degrees or something like that?
I think it's freezing. You know,
well, it's 32, or is it salt water? If it's salt water, it could be even colder without freezing. So
I'm not,
we didn't get that good a detail.
Yeah.
One way or another, the guy is amazing, or
I'll
he's
give you
got
a few
some
more,
issues.
Brad. He's got the fastest half marathon. He did this up in the Antarctica, I believe, with no shoes, no shirt. He wore shorts.
Yeah.
I mean,
what was the temperature?
What is it? Antarctica.
Maybe they have a summer that gets a little warm. I don't even know.
No, he was in snow. It took him 2 hours and 16 minutes and 34 seconds.
Wow.
But yeah, he had nothing but shorts.
No, just shoes.
No shoes.
No shoes.
Yeah.
I'd like to see what his feet look like.
This seems impossible, doesn't it?
So this is again. So I bet you we could look. Someone could probably Google this and they'll see pictures and maybe it's some video footage.
Yeah, and there's a documentary on him, so you can watch that. There's the longest time that he had direct full body contact with ice, and that was 1 hour and 53 minutes. I guess it's been broken now by other people now, but can you imagine sitting in an ice bath for 1 hour and 53 minutes?
Mean, like water filled with ice cubes and then you submerge yourself? Not like to the neck.
Yeah, to the neck. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he can keep his body temperature the same. He just has that ability.
So they're measuring it sublingually.
Yeah, they did test it on him. So this is the one that's pretty amazing about his immune system. So they purposely injected an endotoxin that normally makes you sick. It'll cause nausea, headaches, inflammation, vomiting, and nothing happened to him. He just, with his mind, pretty much controlled it. He didn't get sick at all. So
why would you do that to someone anyways?
Yeah, well, they wanted to show it. He wanted to prove that his immune system, and they did it.
Okay.
So you think, okay, this guy's a freak of nature. But no. So he can teach people how to do this stuff.
And it has a lot to do with breathing technique, right?
Breathing technique, and they do mindfulness. And so, he's got a three-pillar system. But these are the things that his website says it's supposed to do. It's supposed to boost your immune system, increase your energy, relieve stress, improve sleep, increase willpower, relieve some symptoms of depression, increases concentration, improves your overall mental well-being. So again, there's 3 ways to do this.
Wait, so if you get into this, does this mean you're jumping into water, you're going to jump in an ice bath, and you're going to
this is how he recommends it. First, he's got the breathing part of it. And these are breathing exercises, and they last You can probably do it in about 15 minutes, and you can go right to his YouTube channel,
Mhm.
and he's got great videos on, great visuals on how to breathe.
Okay.
And you breathe in and out for like 30 times, then you hold your breath for a minute,
Yep.
and then right when you're done, you hold it for another 15 seconds. But I'll
Did you do this?
I did it,
Yeah.
sure.
Did you get dizzy?
I never got dizzy, but
Yeah.
people can get dizzy, and
Yeah.
he warns you not to do it in the shower, not to do
Okay.
it anywhere if you're not lying down
Sure.
because or sitting down because you could get dizzy and fall
And
over.
he actually learned this technique from some people in.
I think it's a mishmash of things over time that he learned it from. I don't think it's specifically.
Because in that book, Breathe,
Yeah,
they
they said it was based on.
referenced him, and they said
Sure.
that he did with these people from, I'm thinking over by India,
Yeah, I think it was India
the
too.
Buddhists.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, that's a side note.
So the breathing, you know, he does have a program you can purchase, but I'm thinking you don't need to do it. I didn't.
Maybe that's why.
Yeah, we'll find out. It really, you know, the only thing I was missing is he's got some yoga stretches and stuff like
Yeah.
that. I do lots of stretches.
Yeah,
already.
Bob. But you know how we do with yoga sometimes.
Yeah.
We're
So
gonna
anyway,
keep
the
'em
breathing
mad.
exercises definitely had that down. I was doing that. The cold exposure, what he does is he has you start with cold showers. So
Mhm.
you start with a warm shower,
Yep.
and then you finish with a cold shower. And the first time you maybe only do 10 seconds or 30 seconds.
Mhm.
And I was up to a minute and a half and
Of cold,
of cold. Yeah.
but you started warm.
I started warm,
Oh.
and I'd go that last minute and a half. I'd just say, this is just a shower,
Did
tough it
you-
out.
Did you have a little timer or what?
Yeah, I had a little timer.
Right in the
And-
shower with you.
Right in the shower.
Waterproof
Yeah,
one.
waterproof one.
Wow.
Yeah. And, you know, it's funny when I'd get out of the shower, you know, normally if I get out of the shower now, I'm cold.
Yeah.
But if you get out of the shower after you had a cold shower, you actually feel pretty good. So it definitely wakes you up.
Yeah, I
And
believe it.
and then he had mindfulness meditation, which he kind of just did while with the breathing, the
Mhm.
same breathing thing. So
Mindfulness. What do you mean mindful? Does like it be
that's all
respectful,
all
or-
meditation. You're trying to be in the moment. You
That's
yeah,
the mind.
in the
Part of the mind.
mind,
Okay.
right. And I know a lot of you have problems with this. You know, I do transcendental meditation, and a lot of
Yeah.
people were upset about that. That I was leaving the devil in,
Yep.
and believe me, the last thing I'm thinking about is the devil. So, anyway, so I did the breathing, the cold exposure. Like I said, I was up to a minute and a half. I think he actually has you eventually go up to like 5 minutes.
Mhm.
But I get a lot of outdoor cold too. In fact, one day I ran in shorts
Yeah.
to see what it was like. It was 30 degrees or less than 30.
Did you have short sleeves?
I had short sleeve shirts on, a short sleeve shirt on. And, you know, I get hot when I run. So
Mhm.
first I should say, I am the least person that likes the cold on earth. I hate cold. I
Yeah.
hated it my whole life. My hands get really cold easy.
Yeah.
My feet. So that has improved, without a doubt. I can handle cold better,
Sure.
without a doubt. But as far as my immune system, who knows? I don't know if my immune system's better. I mean, I'm not even being exposed to anybody.
Well, you're
really.
healthy, right, Bob?
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
healthy,
very good.
so-
It's probably better then.
So yeah,
Why not? Let's be optimistic.
yeah. I just the breathing, the sleeping. You know, I felt like the transcendental meditation helped me more than anything else right now. So I'm going to continue doing that.
I really think you have to take the program.
Maybe you
just-
do.
You know, sometimes you take a program, they explain it better. But maybe not. I don't know.
He's got a lot of he's got a lot of information on his channel, and I think you get a pretty good sense of whether or not the program
Well,
would work
Bob,
for you.
let's look at it this way. If someone watches our shoulder program through the video, we do a pretty good job. But if they come to us directly, probably
But
better.
our shoulder program is free.
Well,
Oh, I thought you were comparing our shoulder program to just
well,
finding
no,
one
just a video in general.
Sure.
You're going to learn a lot, but you
Well,
know,
I'm not
in
going
pers-
over to the Netherlands or whatever. And
Oh, you have to actually go over there.
well, if you want the program, there is an online program
Okay.
too. So
I'd like to go over there and maybe take it because otherwise I'm not doing all that stuff.
yeah, well,
That's
and,
cold.
I mean, you start off and you finish off by you climb up this mountain with
Over there.
with your shirt off and shorts,
Yeah.
and
Well, maybe if I had shoes on, but I'm thinking I don't know anymore. But one
Yeah.
time in my life, I'd say, yeah, let's do it. But
I know you
now
would have one
I'm
time in your
thinking
life.
maybe I've swam in very cold water without a
Oh, have
wetsuit.
you?
Oh yeah, had to triathlon. You're a
Ah,
swimmer, you can't go, and it's dang cold. You get an ice cream headache because the water is hitting in the forehead. You're by the time you get done, you're so numb it doesn't feel so bad. And actually get out, and like you say, you feel pretty darn
you feel
good.
good when you come out.
Yeah,
Right.
it's like whoa, I'm not
But
so.
I'm getting so much cold exposure. I ran this morning out in the cold,
Yeah,
but I had plenty of clothes
yeah,
on. But it was -10, -15 below
yeah.
with the wind chill, and I felt good. I mean, I
Sure.
wouldn't want to be any colder. It was probably the limit of how I'd run outside.
Yeah.
But I don't want to do the cold showers. You know, I only have so much motivation, and if I deplete my motivation on that cold shower, I'm not going to be able to do something else during the day. You know that I should do.
We might have some people watching that are experienced with this and actually are real successful with it. Maybe there's some
No, there's some
comments.
people. There's
Right?
people that love him, and I don't disagree. You can,
Well,
I
no,
think
but they could maybe give you some hints on maybe what they've discovered so that
sure
maybe there was something that,
that I missed out
well,
on.
you never know.
So
I think it's one of those things that could be different between individuals, how you
it can, and
experience it.
there's some talk about people who had rheumatoid arthritis and
It got better?
MS, and they felt like they went from
Mm.
they were on meds and they got off the meds,
Yeah,
and so there's a lot of stories, a lot of. I mean, there's no doubt. I think it does boost your immune system
right.
too. I really do.
Well, there's got to
But
be something to it. If this gentleman can climb a mountain and
right,
run and go underwater, it's amazing how he could not have hypothermia
I
for
know
that
it's
long.
crazy. It's
Unbelievable.
nuts. So, all right, check it out. Start with his. He's got a website. He's got videos on YouTube. He's got a book. We'll put a link below
Oh,
on
sure.
the book. So I have nothing against Wim Hof. I think he's a great guy.
Yeah.
I just I'm not going to do cold showers anymore. Sorry. Thanks.